you can join for free, and kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the funny company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song. Come to order, says our president. And when the funny company meets, here's just what we present. Things to see.
And things to do.
Stories. Sound. Toys. All sorts of things of interest and fun for girls and boys.
Oh, boy. Inside museum taking big tour is ambassador from Bagovia. And when he lays cornerstone for the new wing, we blow him up. Get this country in 20 Dutch with Bagovia.
Just think, our own Polly Plum is the official translator for the ambassador of Bagovia.
And we better hurry and finish decorating this stand before they finish the tour.
Oh,
What's the matter?
well, I haven't any more thumbtacks in my briefcase. I'll go inside the museum office.
And I'll just finish tying this. Oh.
Boss, look, got briefcase just like ambassadors. When he lay cornerstone here, we switch, and his goes boom.
Oh, mercy. The ambassador asks, is this the last room? His feet are tired.
Oh, yes, indeedy. Got to get that cornerstone laid.
He asks, what's this all about? Natural history?
Yes.
Polly, why don't you tell him about that exhibit? The scene of the little lizard known as the CHUCAWALLA.
Oh, I'd be glad to. Mr. Ambassador, now suppose we get him out there, CHUCAWALLA.
Oh, CHUCAWALLA, walla, walla, walla. Why, CHUCAWALLA is an Indian name for this little desert lizard, Your Excellency. Well, they're widely distributed throughout the southwestern United States. You'll always find them in rocky areas. You know, they're great sunbathers, and they just like to sit out on a rock and bask. They don't look it, but they can move with great speed in contrast to their great patience when lying still. A full-grown CHUCAWALLA can grow to 20 inches in length. And being a vegetarian, oh, they are great favorites as food among many Indians. Well, sure, sometimes when danger threatens these little fellers, like the shadow of a bird announcing an impending swoop to capture Mr. Lizard, why, they scurry into the cracks and crevices and kind of puff up, and you couldn't budge them with a crowbar. Now, a relative of the CHUCAWALLA is the ferocious-looking horned toad, who really isn't a toad at all, but a lizard. The horned lizard is the correct name. They're friendly, docile animals, but as pets, you always want to remember those horns are not soft, but sharp and spiny and hard. They all love to eat ants, even the tiny young horned lizards, which are no bigger than a dime. Their ability to scramble quickly for cover and their close resemblance to the coarse soil or the sand on which they crawl help them in keeping hidden from enemies. The horned lizard, Your Excellency.
Oh, boy, boss, I can hardly wait to switch these briefcases.
I'll just give them Terry's briefcase instead.
Well, right this way, Ambassador, to the cornerstone and speaker stand.
Oh, Terry, I'm so scared. Listen.
Hey, what you got in there, an alarm clock?
No, listen.
And now, Mr. Ambassador. Violet, give me that ticking briefcase and we'll play like it's the ambassadors for a few minutes.
The ambassador says you've got a nice place here.
Oh, boy, boss, this is it. He must carry alarm clock to keep him awake. Let's go before Bomb really wakes him up.
He says he likes our town because it's so quiet. He asks, what was that noise?
Tell him it was just a little backfire from a car.
Boss, talk to me.
Bailey, you bug me.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the funny company. We have a company that and you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the funny company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song. Come to order, says our president. And when the funny company meets, here's just what we present. Things to see,
And things to do.
stories, toys, all sorts of things of interest, and fun for girls and boys.
Oh, little Clyde, you're the cutest little monkey I've ever seen.
Oh, if you would have helped me with my organ and grinder business of shrinking a violet, we could have retired when you were 7 years old.
And I retire in about 3 days when I snatch that monkey and trade him.
My monkey, she's gone.
Oh, mercy, I'll call the funny company detectives on my Jasper radio.
And so, Funny Company, this is the newest wrinkle in the space program. These baseball-sized satellites. If we can get 2,000 or 3,000 of these up in orbit around the Earth, they'd act as relays for a global television and radio network.
Golly.
And we want you to test the instrumentation just for Bart.
Well, thank you, sir.
Funny company, this is Shrinking Violet. Somebody just stole a monkey from Mr. Rossellini, and I think it was Billy Laguna.
Now we start with monkey business. I give you lessons on climbing up the second floor of Space Center and stealing one of those baseball satellites. Watch. You climb up, you tippy-toe the long edge. Monkey see, monkey do. You now see first human banana split.
Why would he steal a monkey to get into the Space Center?
Oh, they can be trained to do lots of things, even steal.
And for monkeys, or chimpanzees, why, space work is nothing new at all. The chimpanzee, or the chimp, as we in the science field call them, can do remarkable things with the proper training and patience. First, a chimp is trained to operate levers which cause a light to glow on an instrument panel.
Oh, I see. The chimp pushes the right-hand lever, and if he pushes it the correct number of times, that light goes on over to the left.
Right, Buzzer. Then the chimp is trained to turn that light off by pressing the lever on the left. All this time, the scientists are measuring his reactions, and they record the results for later evaluation.
Oh, doesn't that poor little monkey ever get hungry?
Very good question, Violet. And the food reward is the next step. When the chimp presses that lever the correct number of times, food is dropped into the tray on his left. The chimp has to repeat the same thing time and time again to get enough to eat.
He sure learns fast.
The next step is to train him to receive his food reward through a mouth tube. He playfully pounds the lever, and doing it correctly, he is fed through that tube. He soon learns that for a big meal, he must do it correctly many times.
Golly.
Patiently, the scientist fits him into his future space home, his space cockpit. He must be securely fastened in, but still be able to operate certain levers and be fed. Meanwhile, the scientists have many measuring devices wired into the chimp's spacesuit to make sure he's comfortable and in good physical condition. They check his pulse, temperature, blood pressure, and other things that will help our scientists make it safer for our astronauts in their space travels.
Okay, little Clyde, you go up to second floor, look for a little black baseball satellite.
We'll catch Belly Laguna red-handed and put him in jail.
Here you are, fella. All the baseball satellites you want.
Only now they've got cement in them.
You little monkey, throw down my satellite. All right, so I'm a bad catcher. I just wanted one. Ow! Oh.
Hey, you do good work, Clyde.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the funny company. you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the Funny Company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song. Come to order, says our president. And when the Funny Company meets, here's just what we present. Things to see,
And things to do.
stories, toys, all sorts of things of interest and fun for girls and boys.
Hello, operator. Hello.
What's up?
Shh, listen. I got hooked in on another line.
Hans, this is our greatest spy work. I am at secret government plant where they invent special paint that makes things invisible almost. It's camouflage paint.
Yeah, it sounds good, but how do we get it?
They have gone. We use you as decoy. You make him chase you. I bop him on head when back is turned and that's all. Be there.
Hello?
Golly. That was Dr. Ludwig von Uppenhand's Hof.
Oh, those international no-goodniks.
What government plant could they mean?
Could be the paint plant on the edge of town that's doing secret work for the Signal Corps.
Well, let's go and stop them. That decoy thing.
Yeah, what's a decoy?
And what's
Camouflage.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, camouflage, like the army.
Right. And as in nature. You see, Mother Nature, the animal and plant world, are the great teachers of camouflage. In the marshes and woodlands, birds, all kinds, are among some of the best camouflage artists. The coloring of so many birds is speckled and streaked and differently colored, so that if the bird is in its natural surroundings, it's hard to spot because it's hard to see against a background of bushes and flowers and shrubs and marsh reeds and grasses. In the spring, after the birds and waterfowl have flown north, you have to be very sharp-eyed to see their nest that they build, and very quiet.
So you don't scare them away.
But if you just sit quietly and watch, you'll spot all kinds of different species. And it's fun to get to know them and identify them. Well, anyhow, they're camouflaged, or as they say, they have protective coloring to keep their natural enemies from seeing them too easily. This is nature's way of helping animal life, and the birds are given instincts that help save the breed, too. With some kind of ducks, when danger threatens the nest and the young birds, why, the mother bird flies off, playing like she's injured. She pretends she can't run or fly very well, so that the enemy will chase her and not notice the little birds in the nest. The mother bird is being a decoy.
Isn't that brave of her?
Nature's law. The first thing is to preserve the species.
Gee, if you keep your eyes open and really take some time to watch nature all around you, you can learn a lot. And it's interesting. About the most interesting thing in the world.
Here we are.
Yeah, and look.
Oh, the poor guard. They must be inside.
Right. We fight them better if them outside. Get good chance to fight Indian style.
Yeah, how can we get them outside?
With a decoy.
Oh,
Violet!
Come back here.
oh, I can't look.
Nya, 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 nya. Dr. Von Up couldn't catch me.
Ah, Hans, look, that little shrinker.
And now,
She can't run so fast when she's shrunken. Now.
And I'll just cool them off.
Look.
Harry!
You must have used that secret camouflage paint.
And now they're invisible.
All right. Then they're all right. Oh, Hans, I can't see you, but do those arrows hurt you too?
Yeah, but only when I laugh.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the Funny Company. We have a company that you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the Funny Company. present. Things to see.
And things to do.
Stories. Fun. Toys. All sorts of things of interest and fun for girls and boys.
What are you doing, Mary?
I am going to start training for the Olympic Games.
The Olympic Games? What event are you entering?
Wading.
They don't have wading in the Olympics. Swimming and diving, but no wading.
Well, I'm starting at the bottom.
How deep is it?
Oh, it's not deep. See? Oh!
Oh, man overboard! Everybody stand back! I'll save her! I'll save her! Fear not! I shall save you!
I don't need saving. It's only up to my ankle.
Ah, don't be a spoil sport. Let me save you. Let me be a hero.
Look, Terry, don't get so dramatic. Mary is perfectly safe.
Oh, gee whiz. Nobody will let me be a hero. Come on, Mary. Take my hand, and I will pull you safely to shore.
If you want to be a hero, why don't you join the Coast Guard?
Coast Guard? What's that?
Come on into the clubhouse and we'll get the Weisenheimer to show us.
Weisenheimer, Weisenheimer, brickety brat. Crank it up and get the facts.
On
The
Coast Guard!
Weisenheimer here. So let's guard the coast, as our Coast Guard does every day of our lives. And with boating becoming more popular, the action gets heavier, as in this kind of situation. A small boatman with engine trouble, or perhaps out of gas.
Boy, that's trouble with a capital T.
Right, Terrence, because the pounding surf and riptides can drive his boat ashore where it'll get all torn up. So, luckily, with his radio telephone, he calls for help from the U.S. Coast Guard, which dispatches aid in two forms. First, the helicopter. These fearless pilots stand ready to take to the air on a moment's notice. Then also, a speedy Coast Guard cutter is dispatched. This is an 82-footer, the kind of vessel used in World War II in anti-submarine warfare. They're really wonderful, fast and seaworthy craft. Well, the helicopter arrives and drops a line to the disabled boat and tows it out to sea, away from the danger of the waves breaking ashore.
Well, I'm a big green bird.
Yes, you are. And then the cutter, after arriving and circling, pulls ahead of the tow, and the helicopter passes the tow on to the cutter, which brings the boat back to port. Helicopters help in another way, too. Skin and scuba divers get into trouble occasionally and are helped by the County Lifeguard Patrol, who rescue these divers and pull them aboard their boats. But when the rescued parties are injured, another call is made to the Coast Guard, which brings the Coast Guard helicopter again, and when it arrives, the Coast Guardsmen lower a stretcher and then haul the injured man aboard for a speedy return to medical aid. Weisenheimer, over and out.
Oh, boy, that's for me. I want to be one of those Coast Guard helicopter jockeys.
Help! Help! Ooh, someone's calling for help.
Oh, my goodness.
It's Shrinking Violet. She's fallen into the water and shrunk.
Oh, I'll save her. I'll save her.
Where did you go? I thought you were going to save Shrinking Violet.
I did. I called the Coast Guard. They ought to be here any minute.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the funny company. We have a company that you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the funny company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song.
Come to order,
Says the president. And when the funny company meets, here's just what we present. Things
see.
And things to do.
Stories. Fun. Toys. All sorts of things of interest and fun for girls and boys. Shh, everybody. Jasper's writing a mystery story.
A story writer? I've heard everything.
Take this down, Violet. I shall never forget my most interesting case, the COATI MUNDI spy case.
The what?
I was serving in the Secret Service when I received word by phone one day. Yes, sir? You say this famous scientist is staying at Mrs. Ritz's rooming house and an attempt will be made to steal a secret formula he's carrying? I'll stop it. Check, Chief. And I left for Mrs. Ritz's forthwith.
Nitwith, you mean?
Meanwhile, Mrs. Ritz had learned of a peculiar craving of her scientist roomer. He was a between-meals apple muncher. He was eating her out of house and apples. But someone else had known of this craving, too.
Ha ha! Boy, I got trained animal to climb in window, swap those apples for these apples I dipped in sleeping potion, and when scientist conks out, I snip secret papers in his room.
Human footprints, and those of a raccoon or a COATI MUNDI.
Brother, it couldn't be a plain old raccoon. It had to be something nobody knows about.
Oh, shh. What's a COATI MUNDI, Jasper?
Why do you encourage him, Violet?
The coati, or COATI MUNDI, is a close relative of a raccoon. A smallish mammal with an upturned snout that's useful in rooting for food. They have long striped tails that they carry erect, and lots of times you'll see them wandering around in bands.
Yeah, in bands or in orchestras. Come on, come on.
Shh.
Pardon me.
The coati walks on the soles of his feet and looks like a combination of an anteater, baboon, raccoon, and pig. He's not so nice looking, but when you start with a young one, they make very nice pets because they're quite funny and clownish.
Yeah, I wish you were funny and clownish.
Coatis will eat nuts and berries. But more often, they like to use their pig-like snouts and strong webbed and clawed front paws to root up insects, like scorpions, spiders, tarantulas-like or small rodents, larvae, snakes, centipedes, even small birds.
Gee, they're regular little sweethearts, aren't they?
Although you'll find them in desert areas, some coatis are jungle dwellers and live in trees. And like their cousins, the raccoons, they like the water. And this is important to my story. Raccoons wash off any food they eat.
Raccoons wash off any food they do?
Evidently, this dastardly Billy Laguna had trained this animal to do his foul deed.
Here, baby, climb up tree, across branch, trade his apples for these sleepy ones, and I'll be in hall outside scientist room waiting for him to sleep.
What did you do, Jasper?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Watch.
Ha ha ha! He's asleep by now. Tiptoe in and... Stop you!
I knew this would happen.
But he should be asleep. My raccoon swapped for poison apples.
They weren't poisoned by the time he got them up here.
Oh!
Oh?
No, because a raccoon always washes off any food he finds.
Some story.
Billy Laguna should have known that.
Or instead of raccoon, maybe should have used COATI MUNDI.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the funny company. We have a company that you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the funny company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song.
Come to order,
Says the president. And when the funny company meets, here's just what we present.
things to see.
And things to do.
Stories. Fun. Toys.
All sorts of things of interest and fun for girls and boys.
bracelets are beautiful.
And the funny company can make them and sell them for 8 or 9 cents each.
When we get enough acorns.
Yeah, but it's getting dark.
And these woods are scary.
Boy, scary, I'll say. And when it's just a little darker, I put on grizzly bear suit, jump out at them, they run and leave behind portable Weisenheimer, and I snitch it.
That was a timber wolf.
Oh, I'm so scared.
And there are grizzly bears in these woods, too.
Leaping electrons.
And you've broken one of the first laws of the funny company.
What's that?
No business after dark. When it's twilight, you should be home. Shame on you.
Oh, you don't have to rub it in, Weisenheimer.
Wolves and grizzly bears.
Oh, don't be afraid, Violet. I know a guy who crossed a parrot with a grizzly bear.
Did it talk a lot?
Not much, but when it talked, you listened. It didn't help you, huh?
No.
You still scared?
Yes. And we're lost. No stars.
No moss on the trees?
If only we had a compass.
Say, how about the wise one?
Weisenheimer, brickety-brack. Crank it up and get the facts.
On how to make a compass.
Yeah, how?
Well, always glad to oblige. Well, a compass to point north. We'd need a needle,
Got one.
a battery,
Here in this torch.
a cork,
In my thermos.
some wire, and an eyedropper or straw.
Got 'em.
Well, you're just lucky. First, you put the needle in the eyedropper or straw. Any kind of small tube will do. Then you take the wire and start wrapping it around the tube with the needle inside. You do this to keep the wire from touching the needle directly in what you're about to do. You make a tight coil, many turns around the tube. You wrap up the whole tube in wire. Then, to keep it from unwinding, you put some tape on each end. There. You have the eyedropper with the wire wrapped around it and the needle inside. Now, you're going to magnetize the needle. Make a tiny magnet out of it by passing a current of electricity through the coil of wire. The needle is steel, and if you pass the electricity around it through the wire long enough, the steel needle turns into a magnet. So, you fasten the ends of the wire to the opposite poles of your battery.
My flashlight battery is a big one.
Good. And then when you've done that for a while, you'd loosen the wires. Take the needle out. Then you cut a thin slice of cork and tape the needle to it. And you float this assembly in a saucer of water. Notice, the needle always wants to point one way, no matter which way you try to redirect it. It's pointing to the magnetic North Pole. It's pointing north. And to check this, you put a regular compass next to it. And see, its pointer goes the same way as your emergency compass points. And this is the same principle at work in the manufactured compasses we know, like the ones they use for ships or aircraft.
Well, let's get to work.
But you could ask me.
What?
North is that way.
Oh, well, let's go and get out of here.
Oh, boy, here they come. I'll practice my growl. 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 How about that? I'm better than I thought.
Oh, I'll never be afraid of grizzly bears again.
Why?
Isn't that sweet? That bear is taking care of his sick friend.
Gee, I didn't know they had polar bears down here.
Polar bears?
If he isn't, he's the whitest grizzly bear I've ever seen.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the funny company. We have a company that you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the funny company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song.
Come to order,
Says our president. And when the funny company meets, here's just what we present. Things to see.
And things to do.
Stories. Songs. Toys. All sorts of things of interest. And fun for girls and boys.
Funny Company Detective Agency, Pterodactyl, Super Sleuth. No, we'll be right there. Hey, gang, that was the little airport outside town. Some no-goodnik was trying to rent a plane to fly him over the border.
Belly Laguna.
Who else? Come on, let's go to the airport.
And we can pick up Shrinkin' Violet on the way back. She's selling vegetables out at her grandma's farm. And that's right next to the airfield.
Tomatoes, carrots, cabbage, and nice fresh vegetables.
Hey, girlie, you see some mean-looking cuss come by here?
No, sir, what did he do?
No, he was taking pictures of our space center and missile site out here.
Mercy. That sounds like... What's that moving out there in the cabbage field?
I got complete pictures of missile site and space center. Now, with gun, I force airplane guy to fly me out of the country and back to the forces of evil.
Oh, dear.
It's you, Shrinking Violet. I'll catch you and take you out of the country. Go.
Wonder what Belly Laguna wanted that plane for.
Well, I didn't know they had passenger service at that little airport.
They don't. It's private planes, mostly, and crop dusters.
Crop dusters? I didn't know the crops got that dusty. They had to be dusted all the time. I mean...
I meant dusting the crops with insecticides, Terry.
Insecticides?
Yes, poisons to kill insects.
Oh, what do you got against insects?
Oh, my, Terry. Insects and caterpillars and worms and such cause losses to the crops we need to feed ourselves and to feed livestock. Why, that's billions of dollars a year.
Billions of dollars?
It certainly is. And so you see, large fields have to be sprayed in the fastest and the most efficient way possible. And that's where these crop dusting planes come in. Now, the handlers of these poisons have to be very careful that they don't inhale a lot of the insecticides themselves.
You mean by inhale to breathe it into their lungs?
That's right. You see, it's toxic, and this would make them ill or possibly even kill them. They load the spray tank of the plane and get it ready for a run. Most often, the old open cockpit biplane proves to be very useful in this crop dusting work.
That's because it's a strong airplane and very maneuverable.
Say, maybe I could strap a couple of bug bombs on my back and hire out as a crop dusting bird. Yeah!
Oh, Terry, you're being silly.
Well, anyhow, those crop duster pilots take their planes in low over the crops. They lay down a trail of that insecticide dust, and they can do very big areas and get them completely covered in a very short time, which is quite important when you're trying to save crops from the scourge of those terrible pests.
Oh, just a little further and
I hear you, you little secret weapon.
Oh, I'm so scared. Caterpillars and big bugs when I'm small. And if I grow back up again, that terrible Belly Laguna.
Hey, look, there's Belly Laguna now.
Scream again, you little shrinker.
Violet must be out there.
Look, the crop duster plane.
Oh, it's the gang.
Run, Violet!
Well, it's my plane. They give me a ride after all.
Duck, everyone. He's going to dust. Well, there's one more funny company service. After the crop dusters come by, we mop up the field.
I'm being exterminated.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the funny company. We have a company that you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the funny company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song. Come to order, says our president. And when the funny company meets, here's just what we present. Things to see,
And things to do.
stories, fun, toys, all sorts of things of interest, and fun for girls and boys.
This is some hotel.
Just think, us staying at the Swank Beverly. And we owe it all to Shrinking Violet, who's going to be a movie star.
Yeah, we hope.
Jasper still up in the room? He sure is.
Do you think he can get the portable Weisenheimer working?
I think so. He brought the most important parts along.
You see, that's why I'm here. If he can make it really portable, I will port it out of the country.
Hey, who's that?
Must be a sultan and his bodyguard. Where you going, Terry?
Oh, I want to see how the doorman handles his camel.
Oh, Terry. What do you think that sultan is doing here?
As Sherlock Holmes would say, it's a matter of deduction.
Hi, Weisenheimer. Glad you're working.
Besides, I needed a change.
What was that Sherlock Holmes thing?
One of the great storybook detectives was Sherlock Holmes. He favored the process of deduction in solving mysteries. This depends greatly on your powers of observation. Let me show you a very simple test. You see this picture only of these hands, and what do you know?
That's a baby, and it's Mama.
Right. That's a deduction. You quickly ruled out things it couldn't be. And these hands.
Oh, the nails are shorter on the left hand.
Very good. And that's to make it easier for this musician to finger the strings of his guitar.
While his right hand plucks with longer nails.
And these hands?
That's a nice older lady.
Yeah, she's worked hard.
Probably doing all kinds of useful things for people.
And these hands?
It's a young man, but you can't tell much else.
You could say it's probable that he likes sports, and that's another element of deduction, considering the laws of probability. More young men like sports than not, hence he may. But sometimes just one bit of information isn't at all enough, so you must add other bits. Here are hands, a young man, add to that this information, a camera, and is he a cameraman?
Not necessarily.
That's right. You must still evaluate information. You must know more. These hands are the hands of a lady. Does she really work as a service station attendant, pumping gasoline for your automobile? You can't tell. You must evaluate. You must seek and know the facts. Sometimes snap judgments on just appearances are very wrong.
We've got to observe and evaluate and then make our deductions.
Call for Chic Razor. Call for Chic Razor?
Well, that must be his name. And look at Violet. The other one is named Hassan Ben Easy.
He sure looks it.
Look, hands.
Sneaky, mean hands.
It's Billy Laguna. And those two look like they're just as mean as he is.
Oh, that's smarts.
Well, at least they saved Belly Laguna some money.
What do you mean?
He won't need a manicure for 3 months.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the funny company. We have a company that you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the funny company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song.
Come to order,
Says the president. And when the funny company meets, here's just what we present.
Things to think.
And things to do.
Stories. Toys.
All sorts of things of interest and fun for girls and boys.
Today, the gang found the ruins of an old Indian village, and they went for shovels to do more digging, leaving Shrink and Violet on guard. But Belly Laguna... Oh, let's watch.
I hope the gang gets back soon so we can dig deeper. Oh, somebody's coming.
Boys, I hit enough bows and arrows there to make original Indian uprising look like Tiddlywinks game.
What you want us to do, pale face?
Go on warpath again, wipe out whole country. Then wonderful bunch of guys come in and run things. The forces of evil way.
Is this guy for real?
Oh, that nasty old man. I'll have to do something.
Alice, come back!
Indian spirits not like your forked tongue.
Boys, we aren't afraid of little old spirits, are we?
What do you mean, we, paleface?
Not much farther, gang.
Who knows? Maybe we find old Indian arrowheads and tomahawk.
And maybe real Indian clothes and headdresses and...
No, if this really old campground, not find clothes made of deer hide, all rot away by now.
And when you think of all the trouble the Indians go to make a deer hide usable as a piece of clothing, you realize why it's so valuable. Of course, you start with the deer, and that's hard enough to find. Then, when you've skinned the carcass, you dry the skin, but right away you soak the skin. The Indians tie it to a tree trunk or a branch or tree root in a stream, and the water washes and softens the hide for some days. Then, you have to tan the hide and scrape the fur or hair off the hide. You kind of give it a shave with the side of a sharp rock, or a piece of bone, or clamshell-like, or a knife. You use the chemicals of a dead deer's brains and other vital parts to tan the hide.
Tan it? Like a suntan?
No, tan it to change the chemical makeup of the hide from animal skin to leather.
Ooh.
Then you really have to work the leather.
Work it?
Pull it and stretch it and soften it and really make it very pliable. That is bendy and soft and not stiff and hard. And after you've worked on it a long, long time, and if you've done a good job, well then maybe an Indian squaw can make you some clothing out of the leather, some leggings or a vest or something. But because it takes so much time and work to make a deer hide usable, it's worth almost as much to an Indian as a fine woven rug that takes a long, long time to make, too.
It's not the material, but labor.
You might say so.
Oh, here comes the gang. Super Chief Phyllis, listen.
Look, there! Rise up and wipe out no good kids like them, the funny company! Come on, you Indians! We charge!
Like we say, what do you mean we, paleface?
Yikes! Help!
Him should know better than lead Indians against the super chief of all.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Him say Indians ought to tan your hide, but got no use for rat skin.
A comic Indian yet!
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then. 'Cause now you're in the funny company. We have a company that you can join for free. And kids in every neighborhood belong. It's the funny company, 'cause it's just for fun, you see. So come a-running when you hear our song. Come to order, says the president. And when the funny company meets, here's just what we present. Things to see,
And things to do.
stories, toys, all sorts of things of interest, and fun for girls and boys.
Boy, am I in trouble. In geography class at school tomorrow, I gotta give a report about the desert. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, the Weisenheimer can tell you about it.
Yeah, but I have to show pictures and maps and models of things.
Well, I'll tell you about the desert, and the gang can help draw the pictures for your lecture.
Yeah, but do any of you know anything about the desert? I do. I was lost in the desert for a whole week. When was that? That was in school, too, in kindergarten. I was studying sandpile. What happened? Well, I shrank down one day and I was lost in the sand dunes. I wandered for days, lost without food or water. I didn't sleep for 7 days.
Gee, didn't you get tired?
No, I slept nights. Oh, come on, quit with the jokes. Let's think about my speech.
Well, would it help if we showed a ship of the desert?
What's a ship of the desert?
A camel.
What do you know about a camel?
Well, I know what's in that hump on his back.
What's in it?
A spare leg and a jack.
Oh.
Oops, there she goes.
Oh, look. Well, I could tell about mirages, too.
Yeah, a mirage. That's where you park your camel.
All right, you jokers, this is getting out of hand. Let's start with the facts. Let's start with the country of Arabia, land of King Solomon's mines, and Islam.
Gee, just think.
And today it is a land of laws and other livestock, and also a place where he can stop and eke out a slender living. Well, it is to these camel caravans that such phenomena as the mirage appear.
Well, I'm a big green bird.
Yes? You see, the heat rising off the desert bends light waves in such a way that the camels look as if they were walking on water. The desert, parched, dry, scorching.
Wow.
To liven up your report, Buzzer, I could act out a story about a Bedouin tribesman lost in the desert.
Oh, let's not get too dramatic.
Water! Water!
Jerry.
Give me water!
You want water?
Yeah, I want water! Water!
All right, gang, let's give it to him.
Oh, boy! For a dry subject, that's going to be an awful wet speech.
And now it's time to go. We hope you liked our show. And we'll be back as quick as 1, 2, 3. And when we meet again, we hope you'll be here then.